Hi everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Tim, I play guitar and I like to talk about it. And actually this is exactly what we are going to do in this video. We are going to talk about one guitar in particular. It's not the guitar I wanted to tell you about first, but I pretty much have to talk about this guitar right now and make a video about this guitar right now. If you want to know why it is so urgent that I do this video now, stay tuned until the end of the video and you will find out. Okay, so the guitar I want to talk about today is pretty much a classic. It's a Gibson Les Paul, and actually it's right here on my lap. Here it is, Gibson Les Paul. This particular model is a Gibson Les Paul Tribute traditional from 2017. I've bought it used. I had it for like 4 or 5 years now, maybe less, I don't know, but let's talk about it.
This guitar is simply a Les Paul through and through. When looking at it, we find all the classic ingredients of a Les Paul guitar. A two-piece mahogany body that has been made lighter by the 9-hole weight relief method, on top of which we find a two-piece plain maple cap. Slim tapper profiled mahogany neck with rosewood fingerboards and trapezoid inlays. On the pickup side, this guitar came loaded with a 490R in the neck position and a 490T in the bridge position. And finally, a classic 2 volumes and 2 tones knobs repartition and a 3-position pickup selector. This is the classic Les Paul recipe.
So what makes it particular? Well, when Gibson decided to make this line of guitar, the tribute line, you can pretty much tell what happened in their head. They said, okay, we're going to take some classic recipes like the Les Paul, now they're doing the SG and some other guitars. We're going to take these classic recipes, but what can we do to make them cheaper? So what they did is they kept the traditional recipe, as I said, but they made some economies on some points of the guitar. So there is no binding, never, no binding at all. You can see it's not a bound body, it's not a bound neck. They made also some cuts on some materials. It's not mother of pearl, of course, it's plastic inlays, way cheaper, and but still looks good. They kinda get yellow over time. I don't know if you will be able to see this one and this one. They have started to turn yellow, a little bit yellowish.
And finally, of course, this model only comes with a satin finish. This one has the satin honey burst finish, but this model also came in satin gold top and satin cherry burst, although the cherry burst was a little bit harder to find. But enough talking about the aesthetics of the guitar, let's hear how it sounds. can see, this guitar is a rock machine. It may not have all the bells and whistles of her much less affordable big sisters on the looks, but it clearly has the sound. Honestly, I really like this guitar, and particularly the see-through satin finish that is really beautiful on the back of the guitar, that lets you see the mahogany, the grain of the wood. It's really beautiful. So, how is this 2017 version of the Les Paul Tribute different to the current version? Well, it's basically the same guitar, with the same philosophy of getting a classic Les Paul with less aesthetical attributes for less money, but there is a few differences. The body is still made from mahogany and covered with a plain maple cap, but instead of the 9 holes weight relief, it's the ultra-modern weight relief that has been applied to it. The neck is no longer made of mahogany but maple, and its profile has also changed to go from a slim taper to a rounded profile. And finally, the price. It has gone up quite a lot. When I bought this guitar a few years ago, it was selling brand new for 750 euros, and I got it used for around 550 euros. But today, the new version will cost you a little bit over 1000 euros online and a little bit more in some shops. In my opinion, it still makes for a good guitar, but maybe a little bit too pricey, considering that it now has a maple neck, which is not the traditional material for a Les Paul neck. But let's go back to my guitar. It's a great guitar. It looks good, it sounds great, but to me it has one major flaw: the neck profile. As I said earlier, this guitar has a slim taper neck profile. That is, as the name implies, quite thin. I have always liked chunkier necks, but when I tried this guitar, everything else was so great about it that I thought I was gonna get used to this neck being just a little bit too thin for my taste. But flash forward a few years and here I am, still not used to it. I just don't like it. And that's why I had to make this video a little bit sooner than expected, because this guitar is about to be sold and I'm gonna have to find it a replacement. Or maybe I already have. Thank you everyone for watching this video, the first video of my new YouTube channel. If you want to see more videos that are about to come, like the one about this guitar, the one that replaced my Les Paul, you can subscribe to the channel. You can also leave a comment down below or give me a like on this video. It will help me a lot. See you soon.